Okay, we got a kind of fun thing going on here in the lab today. So if I zoom in here, we can see inside this chamber, this is liquid carbon dioxide. You see this line here. This chamber is full of liquid carbon dioxide, and it's actually being heated up. It's at about, I don't know, 900 PSI right now, roughly. By the time it hits 1100, the fluid inside this chamber is actually going to enter a different state between a liquid and a gas, or maybe more accurate to say neither a liquid or a gas, called supercritical. You can actually, if you saw that thing that looked like a drip just there, you can see some of the gas CO2 recondensing into liquid carbon dioxide. But as the temperature here climbs up, we got about 10 degrees to go. It's going to turn into a really weird new state of matter. So stick around and I'll pull up the videos that's about to happen. All right, it's been a couple of minutes since I last recorded. You can see that meniscus is barely visible anymore, just that little tiny hairline there. And we're at about 1000 PSI right now and about 26 degrees Celsius. So we're just barely under a supercritical point. And if you stick around and hang out here for just another minute, it should hit it. So, gonna cut to that. Okay, any second now, we should see that line disappear. Oh, I think it's starting to happen. See the weirdness, the kind of flowy look happening in there? The gas that's recondensing isn't recondensing as quickly, maybe? I don't know the physics, but you can definitely see how it's kind of like starting to shimmer. We're right about at the PSI to hit supercritical. Oh man, I think we're about to hit it. Look at that, see how it's starting to shimmer more and more and more? The meniscus is starting to disappear and shift. Look at that. That looks crazy. Boom. We're hitting a supercritical state. And I would say that is fully supercritical fluid now. Look at that. Wasn't that cool to see? What a crazy process. Okay, so now I've got a supercritical fluid in the chamber here. It looks just insane to look at. I mean, just look at that. That looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. But it's just carbon dioxide in a weird fourth state of matter in between, or kind of both a liquid and a gas at the same time. What I'm gonna do now is kind of crazy. We're gonna reverse the process and we're gonna see it turn back into a liquid. So I'm gonna turn off the tank heater now. So we don't have any heat on it. I'm gonna turn on the cooling supply. Now this is gonna take maybe a minute to start actually changing the temperature. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to when that actually starts happening. Of course I missed pressing record at the right time, but you can see what happened just there. I caught it right at the last second, is that fluid recondensing out of the cloud of supercritical fluid. So we'll see it again right here, boom. That's that supercritical fluid falling out of that yellow zone on the graph. You see the meniscus kind of reappear and separate back out into gases and liquids. And we still see a little bit of supercritical fluid after that happens, but you can see most of it kind of has recondensed. Here's one more time in slow motion. But yeah, it's a pretty cool process. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.